Razor Sharp Studios, it's time for the Big Dog AC Show. Well, here we are again.
Here we are.
I guarantee you, I promise we will post this show.
Even if it sucks,
You know what?
even if we make no sense, even if we're too drunk by the end of the show,
Yeah, we're going to post a
we're
fucking
gonna
show.
fucking post it
Yeah, we are.
because we do them. We really do them.
We do the shows, but sometimes they just don't make it.
They don't make
They
it.
don't make it. First off, thank you for the ones that are stepping up and listening now.
Yeah.
We got some more listeners coming in and listening to us, so we appreciate that.
Yes.
We want to thank Tallman Brewing. Hung out there for a little bit. Awesome. Andrew, everybody's cool, man. We had some really good beer. You had a really good beer, a different one. This is one you haven't had before.
Yes.
And I'm still sticking with my cork boots. It's an amber and it's about 6.8% alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Really good beer. But what did you have, AC?
I had Rigger's Red.
Rigger's Red.
Which is a red ale.
Yes.
6.4%. And I kind of was trying to find something like kind of Irishy. And so this is not an Irish ale. But it's a red ale.
Yes.
So I figure, a lot of them are like Irish red. So this is a red ale. So this is pretty close. Gesundheit.
Thank you. Must be the cat hair.
There's no kitty.
The pussy
in here.
hair is getting me.
She's okay, the pussy hair, maybe,
Yeah.
but the kitty is somewhere sleeping. So we got back. She's on.
Yeah, she don't care. Yep. So
no, but this one, Rigger's Red's really good. It smelled hoppy, right?
Yeah, when I, you got a little sample and I smelled it, I'm all, man, that's very hoppy. But when you take a drink of it, it's not even close to that.
It's
at
smooth.
all.
It's very smooth.
Yeah.
Very easy to drink.
Yeah.
So I'm drinking it right now.
And
Thank
I'm
you, Big Dog.
Sneezing my brains out over here.
For sneezing
here. Hey, it's a podcast.
But
everybody sneezes.
But Tallman's awesome.
Yes.
All the food trucks that are out there.
Yeah.
I actually went to the Euro truck, but I just got French fries.
Just French fries, yeah.
I just got French fries, a little snack before the show.
Yeah, doing a little snack.
Very
on the
good
show.
though,
yeah.
man. I wanted to get the lamb. I told them I want the lamb, but I did not. I just got.
I'm surprised you didn't.
I know.
You and your dad have lamb every Easter, right? We do Easter. Yeah.
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 I love lamb. A lot of people don't like.
I don't like it.
A lot of people don't like it.
I don't like it.
But whenever I love Greek food, so man, I'm like, can I just get the fries?
That was very hard.
I want everything else too.
That was hard. Yeah.
But I got the garlic sauce, so that was good.
Yes.
That was the Greek part.
Yeah, the Greek part was the garlic sauce. Yeah.
Which was really good.
We go to Tallman. We're having a good time. One of the guys working there is Andrew, and Andrew's a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good. He knows exactly what we want because when we walk in, they know exactly what we want.
Exactly. Except I switched it.
Yep. So very cool guy. But when he gets off of work, he has a little beer when he gets done. He didn't even sit next to us.
Nope. Didn't want to. He sat like 4 chairs down.
4 chairs down.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking it's because it's me because you've been there and he sat next to you before.
Well, you're not available, so he's not going to sit next to you.
That's what he said. Yeah, he wanted to sit next to a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And I was like,
what? What the fuck are you talking about?
Hello?
Yeah.
Well, but you're taken. So he covered himself. He tried to cover.
He got out of there
his
quick.
ass.
He got out of there quick. Yeah, he did.
I don't believe it, but that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right, Andrew.
Yeah, we love you, man. No doubt about it.
Yeah, well,
we do.
We'll see you.
We do.
We love everybody.
And we'll transition to the colonoscopy.
Andrew was not there.
No, he wasn't colonoscopy.
Nobody was there.
He should have been.
Big
actually.
Dog.
No, I went home. I was done with that. Yeah, I'm done with that.
Big Dog dropped me off and picked me up.
Yeah.
That was it. And I felt really good. Felt really good after.
So you told me
they were good drugs.
They were rolling you in. You're all, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah.
When they rolled me in, this is before the drugs actually.
Yeah.
They rolled me in and I stuck my arms up. I had my IV in and I was sticking my arms up and I was like, I'm ready for my drugs. And they're all, oh yeah. And then I told everybody that we have the podcast.
Yeah.
I said I had been posting about this. This of course was last week.
Do you have their names?
I do.
Oh shoot.
I do. I actually had them write them down.
Yes. So here we go.
Because I'm like, I'm going to talk about this on the show. And I have been talking about it on the social media and everything when I started with the low residue diet.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, is basically just low fiber so that everything passes through quick, right?
Man, very quick.
I did that. And then I was supposed to switch over to a clear liquid diet, which Big Dog had for his pancreatitis.
I did. Yes.
And honestly, the only thing I had was a Mountain Dew before I started my concoction, my
Right,
gallon
right.
jug of medication to make me shit my brains out, right?
And it was an easy shit though. It
It
wasn't a
was.
violent shit. It
It
was an
wasn't.
easy
It
shit.
was
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
easy, and I really wanna thank them for telling me to do the low residue. Because can you imagine I had a steak and then 2 hours later I start drinking that stuff?
Oh, fuck that.
Oh, it would suck so bad.
Yeah.
So, really, there was only a couple. The first 2 had stuff in it, and the rest of it was all just that liquid as you're drinking. You're it was all just the liquid stuff.
You know,
So, it was
drinking beer while you're talking about colonoscopies, nothing like eating dinner while your dad's throwing up in the bathroom.
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
whole other thing. We got
Yeah.
work we're working on him
Yeah.
now.
We're trying to get him squared away.
We're
So,
trying,
yeah, we are.
so he's gonna fight that. "Oh, I don't drink
Oh,
that
I
much.
don't do it.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm
No.
fine."
I run marathons and cut
Oh,
the grass.
oh,
Yeah,
sure.
sure you do. Yeah.
He feeds cows and gets the mail and does that.
Yeah,
He
he
hasn't
does
done
all.
shit.
Yeah, the
He
shit.
hasn't done
He hasn't
shit.
taken a shower since November. So what's up with that?
And that is true. And
Yeah.
that's really like, how do you not know?
How do you not smell
How
this
do you,
guy?
well, how do you not
Yeah.
feel like you just being you? How do you not feel that you need to
Dirty.
take a
You take a
shower?
shower. Let me now. There's no secret that AC and I are together. There's no doubt about that. There's no
What?
secret. I let it out. I let it out.
What?
Hey, Hollywood.
I didn't
Now
know.
you have a real story
I
now.
didn't
Yeah.
know.
There's a
TMZ is going to be
you
knocking
didn't
on the
you
door.
didn't know.
I didn't know.
Anyways, if I didn't shower for like 6 months, that'd be it.
Try 2 days.
Oh my
And it's like,
God.
yeah.
Yeah.
But me, myself, I can't go unless I have a cold and I really can't get out of bed
Right.
for like 3, 4
Right.
days.
Right. Right.
That will be the longest I will ever
And
not
plus
shower.
your hair on your legs is like, 2 inches long. You got to cut that stuff
Well,
down.
taking a shower and shaving my legs are 2 different things.
Yeah, that's
Because
another hour
sometimes I can
shower
take a
time.
10-minute shower but
Yeah.
just wash my hair, or a 10-minute shower and just shave my legs.
Right.
If I do wash my hair and shave my legs, then that's a 20-minute
Can
shower.
you do that with your cowboy boots on? Because my brother would love to see
No,
that.
I cannot, because my cowboy boots are not waterproof and I cannot take them in the shower.
I don't understand why he likes the cowboy boots. I just don't know, man.
I don't. I
don't
think
know.
he just likes to say it.
I think he does.
I honestly think
Well,
so.
back in his day, he's a playa.
So this is a
Long time ago.
He
Yeah.
thinks he is now still, but
Well,
he
you
doesn't.
could do the mountain boogaloo once in a while, so you can still do that. So.
But I would think after a few days, I start to feel yucky.
Yes.
Like if I happen to go, maybe I take a shower, then not the next day, and then the next day I'm tired, but I don't work out or anything, then I might not take a shower. But
Right.
by that next day, I'm like,
Oh, you got to
no.
take it.
First
Yeah, I
thing
got
in
to
the
take it.
morning, I take a shower.
I mean, we doing the show. We drink beer. We have fun. We party when we go out. People know who we are. We chill a little bit. But
Some
the
people
next
know
day,
who we
you just have to shower that hangover off,
Yeah.
man.
And
have
sometimes it's
to.
first thing in the morning, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's like, I'll just take a shower before I go to bed.
So
And then you feel better.
how the hell is your dad not taking a damn shower?
I don't know, but honestly,
Damn.
I think it's because, like we've all said, anybody who listens to the show, my
Right.
dad,
Right.
dementia.
Yes.
He honestly swears that he took a shower. He remembers taking a shower
Wow.
yesterday
Damn.
or taking a shower this morning. He remembers that. Just like he remembers, mowing the lawn. He remembers feeding the cows. He remembers doing this, taking care of this.
Yeah, but he
and he
doesn't really know.
doesn't.
No.
And he has not done any of
No.
that. He has not mowed the lawn in years.
Yeah.
In fact, he wasn't doing it. That's why they hired someone to do it. And then that person hasn't done it in like a year.
Yeah.
So no one has done it.
Yep.
But he swears up and down that he has done it.
I think what we should do is get him on the show, and talk to him and see if we can talk to him a little bit about what's going on.
He won't.
I don't know. He'll sit in here with us.
He'll sit in here.
He'll sit in here and drink his brandy because he drinks that all day
If
long.
we say, hey, we got some
We
brandy,
got
but
some
you
brandy.
got to sit in here, he'll be like, okay.
Okay, yeah, he'd sit in here and chill out.
Mhm.
I think he'd be proud of you that you're doing this. I think he would
I don't
be
know
proud
if he would know.
if you even remember who you are.
He won't know. That's the thing. He does remember who I am.
Yeah, yeah.
In family history, my uncle,
Well,
his youngest brother did not remember who people were.
we went for a bike ride today and we stopped over there and we
Yes.
hung out a little bit with him. And it's cool to hear history. I'm a history guy. So when they're talking history and everything, it's just really, really cool. It's really cool to
Yeah.
hear it. And we'll get to that in a minute. But we're talking about AC's butthole. right now.
Well,
Yeah, the butthole.
okay. Well, I was gonna bring it all back around once we finish talking about, but we can.
Bring that
We're
butthole all
we're
back
bringing it
around.
back around.
That's it.
So the people, oh, hello, you got something. Big Dog got some notification.
What I get? Let me see what I got.
But
Steel Panther, Spider, and oh, wait a minute.
did they like one of our things?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Let me see what we got.
Because I did comment. Oh, I haven't gotten anything.
I'm always
so.
commenting on Steel Panther stuff because
I am
we want to
too.
get them on the show. And we'll get to that new record here pretty soon, too. That new record kicks ass.
I don't know why sometimes you get notifications before I do. I don't understand that, but whatever.
You know what? I am a little more popular on the show. You're still under a rookie contract, so I don't know if we're going to franchise you.
I think people discriminate against Samsung, and that you have an iPhone, so everyone's iPhone's full of shit.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But that's what you've been telling me. My iPhone's full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think something else is full of shit other than my iPhone.
No, my colon was clean.
Oh.
My colon
was talking about your pop.
Oh.
Full of
well,
it.
that too. Yeah, he is, and he's probably got just stuff on him because he doesn't take a shower.
I know. Okay. All right.
But no, I was actually told that I did a good job prepping, that my colon looked really good.
So are you we kind of stumbled through those pictures earlier. Are you going to post the pictures of your butthole?
I will. They're mine.
Oh my God, though.
I can post them.
I mean, geez. Damn.
It just looks like a big tunnel.
I know,
like a big pink tunnel.
I know you went to. I know you went to college, but there's no signs of college activity in there. None at all.
Well, my brain's not in there, fortunately.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just thinking, college and the fun stuff back in the day. Back in the day,
No, so like there's no Benoit ball.
There's no remnants of crazy orgies going on in college.
No, it's clean.
AC's clean as a whistle.
I'm clean as a whistle.
She's whistling out of that butthole.
Okay, so going back to the prep, it was not that bad. One of the nurses over there, when she called to, ahead of time.
Right.
Okay, do this, do that, and any questions. So I had some questions. First question was, can I drink Mountain Dew as a clear liquid? And she said yes.
Oh no.
So
there is no way possible Mountain Dew is a clear liquid.
Yes, it is.
She's crazy. Which
it's
one?
Clear.
Which one was she?
It's clear.
Which one on the list?
I don't think it was one of these people.
Right. All right.
But it was clear anyways.
Okay.
So, but she had mentioned about when she had done it that she did not get to sleep that much because of all that stuff that you're taking, because it makes you shit, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, fucking great. I'm gonna be up all night.
You didn't. You were fine.
I'm gonna be up. No, the last time was at 11 p.m. I had to get up once at 11:15 to go, and then I went to sleep. I did not wake up till 8 o'clock.
So anybody that's listening to the show, if you watch AC's reels, she was prepping you for a colonoscopy along with what she was going to do.
Yeah,
so
I did.
You could see certain parts of this before she went in and actually got it done. So,
and it was not bad at all.
No.
So then one of the hardest things was not drinking any water
a
couple hours before, because I always drink water.
You couldn't eat.
I couldn't eat, but I really just wanted to drink some water.
Yeah.
Because I drink a lot of water.
So once you were done, though, when you were in there and they knocked you out, she said, we're going to give you a little something, and boom, you were gone.
So I had to wait. I think I was in the waiting room for maybe 15 minutes. They had to talk to Big Dog to make sure he'd be there to pick me up.
Yeah,
of course, they tried calling him. He didn't answer the phone.
I'm at the bar.
So I had to call him and say, hey, you need to talk to these people.
Get your ass over here.
They will not take me in until they talk to you.
So you're standing there waiting in your gown with your butthole ready to go?
No, I wasn't even in the waiting room yet. Or I was in the waiting room. I wasn't even in the back room yet. And I was waiting. I'm like, waiting. Fucking call me back. Fuck. So finally you did. So as soon as I told her and you talked to her, 2 minutes later, they called me to go in the back. I'm like, okay, good. Thanks. So then I got my gown on. And I was like, oh, I feel like my mom. I feel like Big Dog, because everyone's had their gowns in the ER.
Yeah, I'm never going back again. No.
So I was like, it's my turn. So I was in there, and then they did put an IV in. I was like, they're not going to put an IV in, but they did. And then I talked to everybody. So Dr. Walton was the one that did my procedure. So he came in and talked to me. Ray, she did anesthesia.
So can you imagine?
She came in and talked to me.
Can you imagine being one of those doctors that all he does all day is look up people's buttholes? That's got to be a rough gig, man. I mean, he gets paid probably bank, But oh my goodness, what do you do? Your first date with somebody? What do you do? Well, uh,
Well, that's what he does.
I kind
And
of look up the Hershey Highway. That's what I do.
but
Yeah.
if you prep correctly, then there's nothing bad about it.
Prep correctly. Oh my
It is
God.
completely clean.
I've always said AC should be a politician because she comes back with the fucking cool shit, man. She really does.
Because mine was clean, so there was nothing. Mine was not bad. It really did not take very long. So once they took me
the
back
Mountain
there,
Dew washed it all out. The Mountain Dew did.
well, it keeps me pretty regular
Yeah.
just in general. But
What?
yeah, it does keep me regular. So then took me back there, right? And I think I was, I was texting you.
Yeah.
And I think I did post pictures when I was sitting there waiting.
Right.
In the room with my gown
I
on.
remember that. Yeah.
So then prepped me up. They got me all set up and they took me in there and I said, woo, I'm ready for my drugs. I had told everybody ahead of time that,
Yeah.
we did a podcast. I've been posting about this already. We gave out cards when you came to pick me up. And I said, I'm going to talk about it. So Dr. Walton, Erica, John, Liesel, Ray, Sasha, and many more were all part of my colonoscopy.
Right.
Everybody was super nice. It was just a super easy experience.
They take care of you. They really take care of you.
And everybody was really fun. And John was the one that, because I had asked prior, am I going to be able to get pictures of this? Because I want to post it. And they start laughing.
Why would anybody want pictures of that?
I don't know.
I thought when you told me that, when I picked you up, I was like, you are a weird individual.
Well, I thought I could post them.
Yeah, because you want to post shit. It's the Bigdog AC show. Here's
AC's colonoscopy.
Here's her colonoscopy.
My colon is nice and clean. And I was complimented. I'm telling you, I was complimented at how well I prepped because it looked super clean. And when I looked at the pictures, I'm like, oh, go ahead.
Did you have any of this when you were done?
I did not. No.
For you that are watching, this is a book that Snacks got me.
Yeah.
It's called Farts. And only Snacks would get me this. So
I don't know where he even found that thing. Mm-hmm.
This is AC after her colonoscopy.
It was not. That's my mom after her colonoscopy. Because Bigdog had to pick up my mom because I was unavailable.
That was horrible.
And he had to go. And I think we talked about it, right?
We did. We did a few shows ago.
Yeah. And like right after it happened last couple of years ago or whatever. And that they were all in the room, right? There was a bunch of people.
They're all lined up.
Yeah. And everyone was farting.
Just ripping it.
With gas.
Just ripping it.
No, here, the one I went to.
He sucked all the gas out.
I was in my own room. And yes, they obviously they push gas in it, but then they also tried to suck some of the gas out. So I personally did not do any of that. I was fine. I was completely fine. So they reel me in. Your name, date of birth, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Confirm it's you. Have you roll over on your side. And then I'm going to give you something. I'm like, all right, cool. Didn't have you count back or anything. I'm just like, okay, cool. As soon as she did it, I'm looking at the monitor. It starts getting all fuzzy. And then, next thing I know, I'm awake.
And you got somebody's hands in your butthole.
No, I was done. I was completely done. No pain whatsoever. I didn't feel bad whatsoever. Everything was easy peasy, as easy as it could be.
Yeah.
As easy as it could be. I mean, problem.
They just got you in and got you out.
Yes, but I had no problems. I was worried that I was going to have
Here's to your colonoscopy.
Thank you very much.
The success of your colonoscopy.
Thank you.
We appreciate your colonoscopy.
Yeah, so I have to go every 5 years instead of 10 because my mom has polyps and my grandma on my dad's side had colon cancer. So it's kind of like instead of 10 years, I got to go like halfway to keep tabs on all myself.
Yeah, you got to do that. It's it's good to do that.
But hey, I know somebody who had precancerous polyps removed. It saves your life. People don't think about colon cancer. You always think about breast cancer.
Yeah, breast or skin.
Lung cancer, skin cancer.
Skin, my buddy Mark is getting ready to do some of that skin cancer shit. He said, man, it's going to be rough. They're going to take a big scoop of shit out of me. And I said, man,
yeah,
it's going to hurt for a little while. Probably going to have to drink a little bit.
Where was it? On his neck?
On his back.
On his back. Because we know somebody else that has skin cancer.
Yeah,
And,
you
well, they keep taking pieces off.
pieces and pieces because you know it's on your back and lower back. You don't see it.
Right.
You don't know.
Right.
So yeah,
Exactly.
I know a couple of people that are dealing with that, and as long as you stay on top of it, you're going to be okay. You got to
Right.
stay on top of it.
And that's why I keep telling Big Dog to get his colonoscopy
Ah,
as
shit.
well.
I'll do that. I'll have you do that
Because,
for me. Yeah.
well, we tried it one time. You
You
know,
do
you
it.
don't like me doing
No,
that. But all seriousness, it can
Yeah.
save your life. Colon
Yeah.
cancer is something
Yeah.
that people don't like to talk about.
No. Get
And
it taken care
because
of.
no
Get
one
it
wants
looked.
to go
Yeah.
through you don't
Yeah.
want to go through the process. But
No.
my experience was it was easy. No problem. The worst part, you got to go through all that, and then not drinking water is
Yeah.
hard for me. But it was smooth. It was easy, and I have pictures, and maybe I'll post them if Instagram lets me. I don't know. They might block me.
Think they'll block you from
They might.
posting that?
They might if they even know what it is. But I got the pictures, so I might just post a couple.
Okay.
So it was cool.
So
But
we
anyway, so that was it. Get your colonoscopy.
yeah,
It'll save your life.
get it done. Yes,
It could
and
save
get
your
it
life.
if you can get it done up here in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah,
because they do a good job. They take care of you. No doubt about it. Yeah.
Samaritan Endoscopy Center was awesome.
So we got up to this morning. We woke up this morning because it's been raining up here in the Pacific Northwest.
Or it's super cold, snowing, whatever.
Yeah, we can't do shit. So it was nice. The sun's shining. So we did a little yard work, got out and did some of that. And then we took the bikes out. We went for a mountain bike ride. We were riding around today. Really nice, really good day to do riding and have some fun. And we were talking about many years ago, because I'm really into the mountain bike and I really get into it. And when I'm with you, I slow it down a little bit because we're just cruising. So,
Yes.
but I like to go fast and like to do the stuff. So, anyways, many years ago, I was living in shit bunk California, and I went to Mammoth Mountain when there was no snow, and you could ride mountain bikes up there, and they'd take you up in the gondola and all this shit like that.
So summertime.
So I think it was summertime. I'm pretty sure it was summertime.
Okay.
So, anyways, I go up there with me and my buddies, and they're smoking weed and drinking beer in the gondola all the way to the top. I didn't do that because I didn't want to kill myself. So there's trails you can go down. You can go intermediate, you can go beginner, and all this other shit. Oh no, I jump on the main one all the way down, and I forgot the name of that.
You said kamikaze.
Kamikaze,
Okay.
Kamikaze all the way down. I'm gonna get on that because I'm thinking I'm a badass young guy.
You know what to do.
You're fucking damn right. So I'm going. It was me and my friend.
I can picture you. Too.
We're going down Kamikaze, and it's steep. It's straight fucking down. And we're like thinking we're fucking doing great. Our brakes are smoking. And this is before we had disc brakes. This is when they had the regular ones. So we're just like, yeah, we're fucking awesome. And all of a sudden, here comes Team Specialized. They blew past us like we were like a constipated shit coming out of a butthole. We were just slow coming out, and they were like beer shitting.
That's a nice analogy.
They went past us so fast. I was like, what the hell is that? And then we get down at the bottom, and they're all standing down there drinking water and looking at us. And I thought, man, I was fucking actually doing good. And here comes Team Specialized.
Apparently not.
They had it all. They had the fucking, factory bikes. They had all the skid guard stuff on their body so they couldn't get hurt. So why not go 100 miles an hour?
Yeah. So they had room enough to pass you then.
Oh, they just went right by me. Just blasted right by me.
And you were just like,
Oh, yeah, I got my little fucking helmet on, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Probably wearing some gym shorts and tennis shoes.
Probably. Yeah.
Man, it was crazy. It was crazy.
So did you ever, in all your experiences mountain biking, try to show off for anybody and maybe munch it when you were trying to come down?
I don't, you know what? Yes, there was one time when I was riding years ago, many years ago. Everything's many years ago.
Many years ago.
Yeah. So, and I'm coming down, I see, I'm up at the top of this hill, and this is in Union City, California. And I'm at the top of this hill, and I used to go ride this thing all the time. So I'm at the top, and I start coming down on my mountain bike, and I'm going way too fast. I come around the corner, slide out, hit the ground, and this girl's jogging by, and she's all nice. I'm laying there in a cloud of fucking dirt. I'm all like, hello, how are you? Yeah, I mean, when you ride mountain bikes, I like to go fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to do the tracks and the trails and all the shit. I don't like climbing the hills because that
No.
sucks.
You can
But
come down.
when you're coming down, you can just bam, do all kinds of crazy shit. So
I'd like to think that I would want to do that. And in my mind, I kind of want to do that. I
yeah,
feel like I would be the type of person that would do that. But once I get on the bike,
yeah,
unless I'm doing it like every day for months and then get really super comfortable on it, I am not comfortable. And especially today, you raised my seat up by an inch.
an inch.
And
You
I
almost
could,
killed yourself a
I
couple of
could not,
times.
I could not get on the fucking thing
Yeah,
because it was an inch higher.
you're all gonna go, whoa! And your dad was a great help. He was a great help.
My dad, you got on the bike, and I said, okay, get out of the way because I'm going to get on this thing and I got to try to get my pedals and
Yeah.
kind of start going momentum before I fall over. So I said, get out of the way. And my dad's standing right there. And of course, when you see somebody standing there, that's
Yeah,
where you go, right?
That's where you go. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm trying to step on the pedal, jump on it, jump on the pedal. I'm all, ah. And my dad, instead of holding the handlebar for me to say, okay, here, go ahead and get on, he just like moves the handlebar out of the way and just kind of slides out. And I could have fucking fallen over.
And he
I'm
was
like,
like, yeah, you go ahead and
well,
fall.
I didn't want to get hit. I didn't get want to run over. And I'm like, well, you should help me hold the handlebars so I don't fall over. But no.
Nah. That was
But somehow I made it. My poor parents are probably like, do you know how to ride a bike?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I do.
You got all the gear on. You're just trying to figure it out. Yeah.
I look like I've never ridden a bike before. And that's how it is when you're short. Because
Yes.
I'm only 5'3".
Yeah. And you're trying to keep up with me.
And no, I'm just trying to get on the fucking bicycle. It's not even keeping up with you. Once I'm going, I'm fine. It's when like I see you moving because you're in front of me and then you're doing and then you kind of slow down, then you try to make a sharp curve, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna be able to do that. And then you stop to look at something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't stop because I can't. If I stop, I cannot get back on. And I'm going to be in the middle of the street and people are going to laugh at me because that's happened before. Not today.
Yeah.
But other times, actually, before you raised my seat, other times I've been fumbling around trying to get going and you're ahead of me and people see me like, does she know how to ride a bike? And I do know how to ride a bike. Yeah. I'm just short and I don't know. It's hard for me to get on the thing.
I think you'll be okay though. Eventually, once you do it enough times, you'll be fine.
I think once I get used to getting on and off of it, I'll be okay. But I just can't. I'm too small.
When we come back, we're going to talk about my birthday.
Yes.
We're going to talk about the new Steel Panther CD.
Yes.
And hopefully get those guys on the show. Thank you for listening. Big Dog AC Show. Hey, this is Big Dog
and AC
from the Big Dog and AC Show podcast. After 20 years plus in the radio industry, I want to share my stories with you. Rock and roll is a lifestyle. Join the podcast now. Warning, explicit content. One and done. That never happens anymore.
Not with you.
You always say one and done, and you go and you have the one, and you're never fucking done, man. Ever.
No.
Nope.
Big Dog's never done.
Yep. My birthday was Wednesday. We were going to do something then. We didn't because we had a good time on my birthday.
We had too much fun.
AC got me a couple things for my birthday, which was really cool. I have the new Steel Panther CD on the prowl.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking awesome fucking CD.
Mm-hmm.
She also got me this fitted cap because I have a big fat head. So she went and measured my old cap and bought me this one. So I appreciate that.
Yes, because you don't want just one of those little adjustable hats.
No, they don't make them big enough for my big dome.
They probably do.
You know what they say about guys with a big head?
He's got a big colon?
You gotta be, no big, what? Fuck.
I don't know. What did they say, Big Dog, about someone that's got a big head?
They say that AC needs to have a drink of her beverage.
I've been drinking it.
Celebrate the birthday and St. Patrick's
We've been
Day.
celebrating your birthday for a long time already.
St. Patty's Day passed us up. We didn't do anything. We kind of hung out and just chilled because
We were with the folks.
we were with the folks. We had some Chinese food on St. Patrick's Day. How
Mm-hmm.
patriotic is that, motherfucker? We we just did that. So
Well, yeah.
yep. But
Well,
we're kind of celebrating it now. Kind of
yes.
hanging out a little bit and celebrating it now. So
Yes. So I got
yeah.
my Happy St. Patrick's Day shirt
Yes, you
on.
do.
I got
Yes.
my little hat on.
Yes.
Big
Yeah.
Dog doesn't have any St.
W-
Patrick's Day
Well,
stuff on. He's protesting.
I have my hat that you gave me for my birthday. So
But it's not green.
that's nice. So I appreciate that. It's a nice hat.
All
Yeah.
right, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, St. Patrick's Day. I'm not going to go into a lot of it because I've done that previously
Yes.
in other St. Patrick's Day episodes.
Oh yeah. You've talked for like an hour in a
I know,
couple of
I
those
know.
things.
I've done
Yeah.
history and all that other stuff. Oh, go ahead, finish your
Oh
on the prowl
no.
though.
I'm looking at the Steel Panther CD on the Proud Man. What a great record. Killer album. We were trying to get that hooked up and go to that show, but we didn't get a chance to do that.
And we're still trying to get them on
Yeah,
our show.
we would love them to just be on the show. They don't have to come here. They could just call in and we could just have them on the show and talk gear, touring, and all that other
What
shit.
if they did come here?
That would be awesome.
That would be crazy.
Well, I mean, what do they eat? Will we have to cook something?
I
What the fuck?
know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do they like cats?
I don't know.
They like pussy, but do they like
Yeah.
pussy cats?
Well, speaking of that, every song on the album is pretty much relating to pussy.
Of course, because
Yeah,
anybody that knows
yeah.
Steel Panther, they're fucking awesome glam rock band that
Yeah.
talks about
Pussy.
sex stuff.
Oh, just crazy. I mean, these songs are crazy. I need to get my light so I can see them. These songs
At least you
are
got a
crazy.
light.
Yeah. Never too late to get some pussy tonight. Friends with benefits.
Mm-hmm.
You're oh, wait a minute. On your Instagram, put my money where your mouth is. Of course, 1987. Love that song.
Mm-hmm.
Teleporter, is my dick enough? That's featuring DeWeasel Zappa on
Of
this
course.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Magical vagina, all that and more. One pump chump, porn star. Let's see, the deaf, and the dead yet, whatever. I don't know what that is. And sleeping on the rollaway.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
That's a new album from Steel Panther. Pretty good. It
It
really
is?
fucking rocks. I mean, yeah, it really does. Yeah.
And I saw Michael Starr do an interview, and he said that they're glam rock and they make fun of a lot of stuff, and they
Right,
have a
right.
good time when they're doing their shows and stuff, but their songs might sound simple, but they're not.
No.
And that Satchel is an awesome guitar player.
Oh hell yeah, he is. He's
And yeah,
great.
because he
He's
played with Rob Halford.
Rob Halford and Fight, and then they did he did Rob Halford and Fight, and then he went and did Atomic Punk with Michael,
Mm-hmm.
and a tribute band to Van Halen.
Yeah.
And then they formed Steel Panther. They were in another metal school, something like that. And then of course when Lexi Fox quit, they brought in the bass
Spider.
player from Spider from Atomic Punk.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
oh man, they're selling out these shows. It would be so
Yeah.
cool. They're gonna be here on the 4th of April in Portland at the Ballsack Room. What's it called? The
Crystal Ballroom.
Yeah, and you know what?
And we want to go.
I want to send a shout out to the Crystal Ballroom.
Okay.
I tried to contact you boneheads like 500 fucking times to see if we can get, give me some information how I could hook up. Nobody fucking contacted me back. Nothing. When you get to a certain level, do you think your shit don't stink?
Mm-hmm.
It stinks. It really does. You really need to, remember.
They need to prep.
Just remember, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Well, and that's not Steel Panther.
No, it's not them.
It's not them.
It's the fucking
So
organization.
the venues that
Yeah.
feel like, oh, you can't talk to these people. You can't do this. You can't do that.
Fuck
It's
You're
really
in gods.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because people who actually want to be involved and do stuff
Yeah.
and like free publicity, they're not going to pay us to talk about
We're
it.
just gonna talk about
Yeah,
it,
but no.
But no, I tried like 5 people, and none of those fucking highfalutin jackasses over there
Well, maybe
did anything.
we need to see Steel Panther somewhere else where
Yeah.
people actually contact
Well,
us
I
back.
tried that too.
Well, we're trying to get Steel Panther on the
Hey,
show,
Steel
hitting them
Panther,
up on their
get your fucking
Instagram,
ass on the show. Yeah.
TikTok, and we're commenting on everything.
Yeah,
So
we are.
let's get if anybody knows them,
Yeah. Somebody.
help us.
Yeah, a high
We
school
we
buddy.
we really want to get
We
them
need a
on
high
the
school
show.
buddy. Yeah.
So we're
Yep.
really trying to get them on the show.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Big Dog had a decent birthday.
Yeah, I did have a good birthday. It was cool. We hung out a little bit.
Liquid libations.
You know, we did. We got a little sauced up a little bit, and man, it was fun. We had a good time. You know, the birthdays to me, they come and they go. Physically, I'm feeling it a lot, you know,
Mhm.
but mentally, I'm still, 20. Let's go. Let's have some fun. But physically, you do feel them a little bit more,
Mhm.
and it is what it is.
I feel
So,
like every new decade I get into, something else hurts.
yes, yeah, you just feel stuff.
Yeah.
I remember when you first hurt your back. First time you ever hurt your back, it just sticks with you all the time.
I would always give you a hard time
Yeah.
about your back hurting.
Yeah.
Oh, I threw my back out. Oh, I can't get out of bed. Oh, hurt.
Yeah.
I'm like, get up.
Get up, yeah.
Get
And then
up.
you hurt your back, and you're like,
And
you're
I
right.
could
You're right.
could not even get up to go to the bathroom.
No.
I needed your help to pick me up out
Yeah.
of the bed.
Yes.
I could not
Good thing
move.
that I was
Otherwise, I just sit on the bed.
well, good.
I'd be like, whatever.
Good thing that I was pretty well versed in getting you out of the bed for all the drunken shit I had to get you to the bathroom so you could throw up and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Good thing.
Please.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, then how come I threw up on myself then? You didn't help me that one time when
I didn't even know you were fucking in bed. And then all of a sudden I hear you in there gurgling and your puke, and I
know.
had to undress you. And I had a couple thoughts. I said, no, just let me get her
please.
into the bathroom.
I wouldn't have known. You want to be with somebody that's got puke all over him?
Why not?
That's you.
Not the first time.
That's
if you get a
I
chance,
can't even count how many times I have thrown a blanket on Big Dog when he's fallen on the floor. After a few too many.
How the fuck have I fallen on the floor?
I don't know.
Yep.
But I just hear this bang, 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 bang. And then one time he pinballed down the hallway, and I literally heard him boom, 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 hitting each side.
You know what snapped me out of that was when my head hit the ground. I went, fuck, I gotta go to bed. I gotta get the fuck to bed.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep.
Just throw a blanket, take a picture, and go to bed.
If you get a chance, pick up the new CD from Steel Panther.
Yes.
Yeah, On the Prowl. Hey, Steel Panther, if somebody is listening to this show that knows one of you guys, please contact them. Come on the show. We'll just have some fun and have a good time. We can talk about pussy. We can talk about penises, whatever you guys want to do.
Whatever they want to talk about.
Yeah, whatever they want to do.
I feel like mainly pussy, but
well, yeah, pretty much every song is about a pussy.
Maybe they want to talk about gear too.
Yeah, maybe. Of course.
I'll ask them if they've had their colonoscopies.
We should go through the colonoscopies with the Steel Panther
I'll
guy.
tell them, do you want to see my colonoscopy pictures?
Yep.
Because that's the only way, the only way anyone is ever going to get in there to see
Oh, trust me, I know. Trust me, I know.
And so Big Dog has a piece of paper that you're floating around.
Yeah,
right?
Here
you had pulled from the cup.
We have not done this in a while.
Right.
The studio, you can see some of them. There's pictures and stuff in here of back in the day when I was working in radio.
All Big Dog's
and,
pictures.
The rock radio, which I actually do a weekend show at 95.7 The Fox in Fresno. You can stream it. You can actually hear the Big Dog radio version of this.
Yep.
Which is nothing like what we do here.
And it's 957thefox.com, right?
Yes,
if they want to stream it.
Yeah, stream it out. It's pretty cool. We appreciate that. So I have a lot of pictures of back in the day doing radio, hanging out with bands, and we pull up a number of these pictures, and they're numbered, so we pull them. So then AC wants me to talk about them. So the one we pulled is number 6.
Yes.
Number 6.
So we're over there.
Just happens to end up being
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there.
Ends up happening to be Skid Row.
Yes, Skid Row.
So, and I thought about this earlier today, and I wanted to run this by you. We have never done the top 5 singers, vocalists. We've never done that.
No, we have not. So should I write it down?
It's running through my head. Yeah, but we got producers for that. So
I'm all right.
So it's running through my head today. I'm thinking, we have never done ever top 5 drummers first off, and top 5. No, we did drummers because Tommy
We
Lee
did
was my
drummers.
first one.
Mhm.
Bass players, we didn't do that. We didn't do bass players, but we have never
No.
done lead
We
singers
have not done lead singers for sure.
ever on the show. So
Correct.
I'm thinking to myself, Sebastian Bach is in that top 5. That motherfucker is a badass, man. There's no doubt about that.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking, damn, man, he is just a bad motherfucker. And I've seen him a couple times with Skid Row. And Skid Row to me, without him, is not Skid Row. No
No.
disrespect to the singer they got in there now.
Well,
And they've
no.
had 2 or 3 of them. But I mean, Sebastian Bach, he's a fucking rock star, no
Yeah.
doubt about it.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I'd have to say that Sebastian Bach and Skid Row are one of the top 5, but we'll get to that in a minute. I had a chance to see them open up for Bon Jovi when Bon Jovi took them out on tour because they were friends back in the day. And one of them said, when we make it, we'll take the other one out on tour.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when Bon Jovi made it, they took Skid out on tour, which was a mess. Sebastian Bach was fighting everybody, anything. But I
Nice.
remember seeing him do that. And then I had an opportunity to go to the Warfield in San Francisco and hang out with them. And that's where that picture comes from. And me and
Oh,
my
okay.
friend went to that, and my friend was extremely sick, or so he just didn't feel good, but he still went. But yeah, that was when I was at the Warfield in San Francisco. I had him sign my stuff. I have other pictures too that maybe we'll post of us hanging out. Sebastian Bach, he's a crazy fucker, and he's a bad dude, man. He's really cool, so fucking cool. 90% of the people that I've met in that time of doing what I was doing, really, 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 really cool guys. I mean, down to earth guys. I've seen a lot of shit and just crazy rock and roll stuff. Wouldn't trade it for the world
Mhm.
at all. I mean, wouldn't trade it for the world.
So it was a good show when you saw
Great
them?
show. Oh, Skid Row is always good. And he's killer singer. Killer.
Mhm.
He's just badass.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And he wears those really tight, little tiny
Oh, geez.
leather pants, and I
Relax.
just don't understand.
No, you don't understand.
I don't understand how people fit in those.
Mm. I never thought about fitting in them. I
Well,
just thought about wearing them.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, how do you wear those though?
You just slide them on.
I
You
think
know
you
what?
could fit in those.
You know what? They don't take showers for days when they're
Oh,
rock
okay. Well,
stars
there
like
you
that.
go.
They just slide right into those
Oh,
fuckers.
so that means they stink too.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, we know
Oh,
someone
no,
else
that's
who
bad.
smells too. Yeah, we do.
Maybe my dad's a rock star. That's why.
He probably was in his day a fucking rock star. Yeah, why not?
I don't know about that.
So that's number 6.
That was number 6. I'll post that picture.
On the wheel of Big
Photo
Dog's
history.
history. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
On the wheel of whatever. We started with this with a wheel, and then we never did a wheel.
no,
So
we didn't wheel.
we're just pulling stuff out
We
of the cup.
can't afford a wheel. We don't have a promotions budget
We don't.
like big shows like Bob and Tom and shit. We don't have that.
No,
It's not even Bob and Tom anymore.
it's Tom with some other people.
It's not Blazy and Bob. It's Blazy. There's no.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Mark and Brian doesn't exist anymore.
No.
But why not us?
I know. Bigdog and AC in the morning, I think would be good.
Yeah, on K Rock in L.A. Hey, you.
Wherever.
Hey, you boneheads in fucking L.A. Give us a call.
Is that what you're gonna call them?
Yeah, boneheads.
Boneheads.
Oh, I've had so many program directors in radio. Man, they are something else.
They're all boneheads.
They're all boneheads. But one guy I got now that I do my show with down in Fresno on the weekends, the Hammer. Awesome.
Good guy.
Awesome. He's really cool, man. Really good job. I love it.
That's good.
Yeah, he's really good, man. He's a good guy.
Is he better to work with than me?
I don't know. I thought about firing you and getting him on the show with me. I could
Go ahead, just put a little X across my name.
I could pipe him in. I could. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I appreciate that so much, Big Dog, and I'm gonna take those birthday presents back, but that's all right.
No, but I've had a lot of different program directors in rock radio, but this guy's good, straight up guy, man, no doubt about it. Awesome. You can check me out on the weekends.
Yep.
At 957thefox.com in Fresno. Stream me. It's really cool.
I forgot that we have some St. Patrick's Day cups.
We don't even have our beer.
We're supposed to use them. Nope. I just thought about that. That's why
maybe
that.
When we do the movie review, we'll come back with our St. Patrick's
Day cups. Next segment, we're gonna have the St. Patrick's Day cups. Yes, we will.
Yes.
So St. Patrick's Day, like I said, I'm not going to talk about the history and stuff. We're just going to do corned beef and cabbage with the folks because that has been requested. My
Yes.
mom has said corned beef and cabbage. She has said
Soda bread.
Irish, yes,
Soda
Irish soda
bread.
bread. Even
Yeah.
my dad has said Irish soda bread for some reason.
Yeah, he won't eat it.
And then
So
no, well, he'll eat and then puke and then
yeah,
eat and then puke.
yeah.
And then last time they were here,
Yes.
we gave him some red wine because he has to have some sort of alcohol.
Alcohol in his blood.
And what did we make? Was it just hamburgers?
Yeah, we
It
did
was
hamburgers, and he just threw up.
He
all
threw
over
up
it.
before he even made it to the bathroom. I had to go behind him and clean up everything.
Poor guy.
We're trying to get him sorted out too. So
I don't know, man. 92. I don't know if you can sort that out. So
well, it's a question of how much people are willing to do because sometimes, honestly, medical profession, they're like, "You're 92." Well, you know, we're not going to do that
well,
much.
they
Well,
kinda
that's just the way you are.
that's just they just let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Yeah.
Because they don't want to take the responsibility. They don't want him to, die with the anesthesia. Because you don't know. At a certain point, my grandpa on my mom's side had prostate cancer. Apparently, it flared back up, but he was already in his 90s, so they kind of just
Made him comfortable.
just let it
Yeah.
be.
It's
It wasn't.
interesting. And there's a reason why. There's no doubt. There's a reason why that all happened. So
I don't know.
St. Patrick's Day, we laid low, we chilled out, we didn't do anything. So we're kind of celebrating a little bit of that tonight.
Yep, we got all the green lights on.
Yeah, we got all the green lights
I
on.
got my green hat.
And we're still celebrating my birthday.
Apparently.
Because when you're a podcast star, you got to celebrate that birthday forever and ever and ever.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want anybody to know that it's not your birthday. So it's your birthday all year long.
Well, my birthday's in July, so I'll do that.
Another colonoscopy in July. Something to talk about.
No, it'll be your colonoscopy.
No,
you'll get the.
They're not sticking anything in my ass.
You don't feel it.
No.
I'm telling you, don't feel it. You are knocked out, and believe me, when you
I want to feel it.
When you pick, okay, I'll tell them lay off the drugs.
Yeah.
Because
you're not going to be in
there
there with me.
You want to talk about how bad the medical profession and all this stuff is? I don't know if this is political or not. Healthcare, bullshit. Health insurance. They denied my anesthesia for my colonoscopy.
Because why do you even pay for health insurance?
Exactly.
That's fucking bullshit.
Why the fuck are we paying for that shit? Because I don't want to get political, but that's fucking bullshit. What the fuck? I asked, well, that's one of the things after the Mountain Dew question. I asked her about my insurance denied the anesthesia, and she's like, yeah, a lot of them do that because technically you can have a colonoscopy without anesthesia. And I'm like, what? So yeah, well, realistically, honestly, you can have it. And but no one really wants to do that. I said, well, these insurance people need to have their colonoscopy without anesthesia, and then they'll start fucking approving everything. Because that's bullshit. So
I don't want to get into politics.
Well, I know I don't either, but that's bullshit.
To do with this crap that we have to deal with. The working people paying for their insurance always got to jump through hoops.
Yes,
always
to get anything done, and then even still, you come out after the insurance pays for whatever percentage, you still owe $2,000.
Yeah, I mean, and these fucking leaders and politicians pay for nothing.
Yeah.
They get everything handed to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? They need to get a colonoscopy.
Is Biden
and then stick a big hot rod right up in there.
Well, is Biden getting a colonoscopy without anesthesia? Did they approve his anesthesia?
No.
I mean, come on.
No, he's giving the American public a colonoscopy.
Well, I know that without anesthesia.
Yeah.
I know. But I just thought that was fucking ridiculous. So I had to sign something saying that I accepted the financial responsibility if the insurance doesn't pay for it, which they're not.
Why do you pay for it?
And it's $200 for the anesthesia. And it's like, okay, it's worth it to get your ass, plumbed, whatever you want to call it.
Damn.
But what the fuck do I pay? Why did they take out $100 every paycheck and I can't even get anesthesia approved for my fucking colonoscopy?
That's a joke.
I'm still paying off for when they remove my thyroid. I'm still making payments on that because even though my insurance paid a lot of it,
right.
I was still
Paying a lot of it too.
left with more than I would have liked.
Yeah.
So I'm still paying on that, but it's almost done now. 2 years later, it's almost paid off. So that's fine. But it's just fucking ridiculous. I just wonder why we bother paying it.
So how did we get from St. Patrick's Day corned beef with the folks?
Because we're talking, I don't know. We'll have to play it back.
Have you ever thought about doing a political show? Politics, something? You ever thought about it? Anything?
I think it would be very easy for us to do that because we both have opinions on things.
And there's enough to talk about
because
those fucking idiots give us plenty of to talk about.
I know, but we started this podcast specifically to not talk about that, to just to be fun and light. And maybe if we were to talk about that stuff, we could do it on a different forum.
I don't know.
Different platform, not this one, because this one's our fun colonoscopy type.
I was told that somebody told us when we started this podcast to talk politics, and we denied doing it. We didn't want to do it.
We don't want to do that.
I want to do it on the show.
No.
But then it's like, man, there's so much to talk about.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy what these idiots are doing.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Like, you don't even have to make stuff up, and it's just fucking ridiculous. But not on this show. If we want to do another show, maybe. That's purely politics.
Right.
That would be a whole different audience.
Yeah.
And if our listeners want to
jump
go
on there
to that
and check it out
because they want to hear it, then that's fine. But we are going to keep this politically free.
Yes. That's what we've always said.
Because that's what we want: rock, sex, and horror movies.
Yes.
In this one, right?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Rock,
that's
sex,
what this
and
is.
horror movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you had that backwards.
No, that's what we talk about.
So
anyways,
happy St. Patrick's Day. Yes.
Anyways,
here we're going to come back here in a few minutes.
All right, we're going to have our St. Patrick's Day cups too.
Yes, and we're going to come back in a few minutes. AC said she watched a movie that was actually pretty fucking good. Mm-hmm. It was pretty good because she hasn't had a good movie in a long time.
Yeah.
No, it's been a while. The past two recordings.
Smile was good.
Smile. We didn't air that one, did we?
No. I think we aired that one.
Did we air Smile?
I think we aired Smile.
Oh, okay.
But before that, there was.
Yeah. So she has another movie review. And it's really, really good. And
we're gonna post all this shit.
We're gonna post it all. Yes, this is all gonna be done before Wednesday.
So if this is Wednesday and it's not up, and you see it on Thursday, then we didn't. We didn't fucking do it.
We're busy. Thanks
for listening.
You know, one thing though, when AC had her colonoscopy, she got a sponsor out of the deal. She got herself a sponsor. She did.
My sponsor?
Preparation H.
Oh, no, yeah. I didn't even need it.
You didn't need it?
I didn't need it.
Damn. So when they're pulling all those tools out of your butthole, it doesn't pull stuff out of there?
Apparently not. I still got everything. I'm still intact.
Everything's good.
The only thing I will say, because they did call me later. Yeah. We're going to talk about colonoscopy again. Yeah. They did call me a few days later to ask how everything was going. And the only thing I could say, because they even told me that I could, right after I could go out and get a hamburger or whatever, I eat whatever I want, but they might recommend that I slowly go back into the fatty food because I haven't had anything for a few days.
Right.
So you might want to slow down, right? So I didn't have much that day, but then the next day I had a really good hamburger from
you ate that hamburger in mock speed, dude.
But in my defense, because we went to Cafe Rock.
Yes. Thank you, Cafe Rock.
Cafe Rock in Lebanon.
Hanging our banner
up there. They have our poster up there.
Yeah.
I usually get the heavy metal burger that's got jalapenos, pepper jack cheese, and all that stuff. I got a regular plain cheeseburger. So I did hold back a little bit.
Yes.
But it was still one of the best burgers I've ever had. But after that, my stomach was not sure about the food. So I was gurgly. But I was nowhere near what my mom was.
No.
And I was not. I was okay. No pain. But Cafe Rock has really good burgers.
So we're talking about.
Now we're talking about Cafe Rock. No. No, Cafe Rock's really good. No, that was my mom. That was my mom getting up off the chair yesterday.
Yeah, she had to shit.
After we ate, she gets up, she gets I'm like, Mom.
You better go to the
She's like, oh, I
bathroom.
gotta go. And then she's all shuffling.
Yeah.
I'm like, hurry up. She's
Coming
walking.
back. Coming back. We are going to get the AC movie review done.
No more colonoscopy.
Yep, and we will post it. I guarantee you we're gonna post this.
It's AC's movie review!
So this movie, you already kind of let the cat out of the bag that I liked it.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
It was
said.
it was a very good movie.
Yeah.
So it's called The Black Phone, and I'm sure plenty of people have seen it already. Maybe it was I think it was on Amazon.
We're probably like a month behind on
We're
this
like
thing,
a year behind when this shit comes out
yeah,
because it came out 2021.
yeah.
Rated R. It's supposed to be horror thriller. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start by saying that. Okay, I would try to pretend like, oh, let me just build up to. No, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. It was based in, let's see, I think it was the 60s. I think it was the 60s when they happened. So there was this guy that was abducting children, boys.
First off,
Yep. Oh, what?
who's in the movie?
Ethan Hawke's in the
Ethan
movie.
Hawke.
He's the main
guy. Yeah,
He's one of the
okay.
main guys.
Yeah.
And then there's other people in it that aren't well known. So I'm just gonna. Do you want me to say who the other people were?
Nah, just Ethan Hawke's good.
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've seen the previews where he's
Yes.
got this weird, scary mask on, right?
Yes.
With the weird face and stuff. So in this time period, there's this person that's abducting young boys.
Right, right.
So teenagers, 13, 14, 15, whatever years old. Boys though, not girls. Boys abducting them. So everyone's named this person the grabber, okay? So the main boy that's in this movie, his sister is psychic basically. And the father's an alcoholic, doesn't want the sister to be psychic because apparently the mother was, and she had issues, and ultimately it turns out I think she killed herself or something like that because the voices in her head and the pictures that she was seeing, the dreams and all this stuff were telling her to do bad things. So the father, after the mother's died, he becomes an alcoholic, and then he's basically not even there. He's like drunk all the time, right? So he beats the kids too because he's fucking drunk, and it's just a horrible, horrible situation. So when the daughter, somehow it gets to the cops that the sister to the main boy, the main character, has these visions or these dreams of a black van with black balloons that are somehow correlated to this. So then the cops come to the school to talk to the girl. The father finds out, beats the girl, and it's really ridiculous. And then the boy, the brother / son, whatever, he is kind of, I don't want to say a weakling because that's not really a good term. It's he's just timid and he's afraid to cause the conflict and afraid to stand up to the dad, afraid to stand up to bullies, and afraid to do all this stuff. So one of the boys that gets abducted is this guy's friend, who did stand up for him and who was a good influence. I don't know if I want good influence, but he would stand up for him. So anyway, so this kid gets abducted. So he's the fifth boy that gets abducted. And honestly, it's not paranormal as far as when they kidnap the boy. It's really an abduction. He pulls up with his black van. He gets the kid distracted kind of thing, and then when the kid's like, "Oh, is that the black van with, do you have black balloons in there?" And he's all, "Yeah." So he's like, "Oh, my sister said about the black balloons," and he was going to take off, and then the guy grabs him. He puts something, he like sprays something in his mouth like to knock him out. So it's really kind of scary because then they take him, and then he wakes up in like the cinder block room, with a mattress. There's like a high window, and then there's a toilet, but that's it, like, and a locked door. So he can't do it. It's really kind of scary when you think about that. So anyways, the guy, Ethan Hawke, we'll say that because obviously that's who it is that kidnapped the kid, right? Spoiler, Okay, Ethan Hawke is the bad guy.
So do you think in real life Ethan's got that kind of weirdness going on, or
I would
what?
hope not, but he's a good actor, so
Oh yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
So then
Green cups.
here's our green cups. Take a sip really quick.
Mhm.
So there's also a black old telephone that's on the wall. The cord is cut, so it's not really connected to anything, but it will ring, and Ethan Hawke's character can hear it, and so can the boy that's abducted in there. And Ethan Hawke's like, "Oh yeah, it rings all the time, but there's nobody there, or whatever. It doesn't work, and whatever." So then the boy answers the phone, and this is the paranormal part of it, that he's able to talk to the 4 victims of the grabber, of the killer. And so each boy gives him some sort of clue as to what they had done to try to get out, and
Right,
none of
right.
them were successful. They were all victims, but each one has their own thing. So then he's talking to them, and he's trying to do what that boy said, and this is what I tried to do this. So he goes through that, all those different things, still kind of stuck, and then ultimately the 4th boy was his friend, like I said, and he's telling him, "No, you have to stand up for yourself now. You're a strong boy. This is the time for you to stand up and, save yourself. If not for you, save yourself for me, because it's bullshit that he died the way he died, right?"
Yeah.
So, a lot of things happen. The cops, of course, are fucking useless, as they always are in these movies, right? And the sister to the boy that was kidnapped is desperately looking, like she has these visions, so she keeps going on her bike up and down the streets, just trying to find this one house that's in her vision. Boom, boom, boom. Trying, look. Finally, she finds it, and then she convinces her dad, who doesn't want to have any part of this, but once his son's taken, he's kind of like, okay, I got to fucking wake up and do some stuff.
Right.
Convinces him to drive her around and all this stuff. So they're looking, they find it. Cops come, and the cops come, and there's a kind of a twist to this ending. It's not exactly where they think it is, and ultimately the kid that the 5th boy has to basically rescue himself. So there's a bunch of things. He had done all the things that the other kids had said to do, and they all kind of came together to help him escape. So things happen, and it's really cool. There's not much gore. There is some, though. Like, I will say, someone gets hit in the head with an axe.
Damn.
Surprisingly.
Sounds like an everyday thing at my job. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh shit, there's drag them out.
So that was I was like, oh shit. Oh shit.
So
That surprised me.
1 to 5 beers. Are you there yet? 1 to 5 beers.
I was gonna say one more thing.
Okay.
Just that the grabber has this really fucking awesome badass dog, Cane Corso, which is really awesome. I'd love to get one of those dogs. They're fucking badass. He has a dog there. It's cool. But yes, it's a good movie. You have to see it. It's still relatively new, so I'm not going to give everything away. Although
The black phone.
the black phone, although I basically said he rescues himself, but there are a bunch of things that happen in it, and it does keep you on your seat, and you're like, oh my god, what the fuck's going to happen?
Yeah.
It was a very well done movie. I will say that. 4 out of 5 beers.
What? You don't
Yes.
ever give 4 beers.
I know. I've been watching some action and a decent movie. I mean, Smile was good. This one's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our hats are good.
Our hats are awesome.
Still
so hopefully
celebrating my birthday and St. Patrick's Day.
So if you're watching YouTube, obviously we got these. If not, I'll
Yes.
post the pictures.
Yes.
But the black phone, highly recommend. Smile, I highly recommend. And, and it was really good.
Good movie.
It was a good
Enjoyed
movie.
It, yeah.
It's not like all paranormal up in your face, but it was a good movie.
We appreciate you listening. We really do.
Mhm.
We're going to try to get more shows out. We appreciate the new people coming on board and hanging out with us. We really do that. If you want to see or hear the Bigdog radio spiel, you can do that. You could stream 957thefox.com out of Fresno. I do the shows on the weekend, 3 to 7 p.m. on the weekends. If you want to hear the radio thing, that's where you'll find it.
Like when Bigdog's sober, no cussing and everything. If you want to hear that, 957thefox.com.
Check it out. So we appreciate you listening. We It's like 2 years. We're going on our second or third years. This is our second or third. I think it's second, right?
This is the second, I think.
Second year.
Second full year.
And man, I'll tell you, we couldn't be more happier than what we're doing here in the studio.
Mhm.
We're going to come up with some new stuff. You might hear us doing something else down the road. So we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
New
We're on
things to
all-
come, right?
Yeah. We're on all the platforms. Shout out to Snacks.
Yep. Follow us on social media.
Yeah.
Adopt, don't shop, because here
Yes.
comes Rock and Roll Kitty right
Rock-
now.
Yeah, she comes. She might be
Hey.
hungry. Yeah.
Hi,
She's
she
hungry, I
probably
think.
is.
Yep.
Email us. Yeah, follow us. Listen,
Yes.
share us with everybody. Let's get Steel Panther on the show.
Steel Panther, grow a set, get on the show.
Now, they
Yes.
already, I'm sure they have multiple sets.
I'm sure they do. What's our email?
BigDogACShow@gmail.com.